Today we are going on a day tour called Amazing Phang. As the name makes clear, the tour will take place in Phang, a neighboring province to Phuket. Our first stop on the itinerary is a large safari park, where we immediately get 2 people on an elephant and ride for 30 minutes among the local natural beauty. Immediately after the ride, we go to watch a small show with a young elephant. After the show, you can feed it with bananas bought here and take pictures. And after that, one more show, this time of monkeys, or rather one monkey. And after the show, of course, a photo with the actor. At this point, we say goodbye to the safari park and drive on. The next stop is near the famous cave temple Wat Suan Kuha, or Temple with Monkeys as it is called here. There is a Bodhi tree growing in front of the entrance. It was under the same tree that, according to legend, Prince Siddhartha attained enlightenment and became a Buddha. The most famous attraction inside the cave itself is a large 15-meter high statue of a reclining Buddha. There are smaller statues around the perimeter. There are also Buddhas by day of the week. On the second level on the wall, there are seals of members of the Thai royal family who have ever visited this temple. And further steps lead to the third part of the complex, a huge natural cave where you can admire the stalactites and stalagmites. By the way, a large flock of bats lives here, so we recommend to look up with your mouth closed. Usually on the street near the temple, you can see a pack of monkeys that live on the mountain. Sometimes they come down to the tourists to eat nuts or bananas. You can buy all these things nearby at a small improvised market. And after that, we go to our next stop, Tonsai Waterfall. This is a 3-level threshold waterfall, where for about an hour we swim and make beautiful photos against the backdrop of local beauties. And on we go. Our next stop was a rather unusual temple of hell and heaven, or the temple of torment of hell as it is called. This complex is not quite restored yet, but this only adds to its coloring. The territory of the temple is quite large. There are statues of all 12 signs of the zodiac, and famous saints and mythical creatures. Separately stands a large statue of Buddha with the threads of the universe and the image of Buddha during his 6-year asceticism. Paradise is represented by a mountain on which all the main deities of Hinduism are located, headed by the Trinity, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. Then we pass through the mouth of the dragon and head to a huge cave where near the entrance sits a monk where you can tie an amulet for good luck and long life. The karst cave itself is illuminated with light bulbs, so it is not scary to walk through it. At the end of the cave on the altar is a copy of the Emerald Buddha, the main shrine of Thailand. And the last part of the complex is directly pictures of the torments of hell. Here, in a hypertrophied manner, are shown the main torments that await those who in one way or another cause harm to living beings. And at this point we say goodbye to the Temple of Hell and Heaven and drive to a pier near a village of sea gypsies with many houses on a pile. Here we transfer to a local longtail boat and ride for half an hour on the local river along the mangroves. At the end of the ride, we are led to one of the houses that houses a restaurant. This is where we will have lunch. I must say that lunch here consists entirely of seafood. Rice with shrimps, boiled shrimps, shrimps fried in oil, crabs, fried fish, oysters and tom yum soup with seafood. And after lunch, we again get into the minivan and drive to our last point, a viewpoint called Samet Nang She with a gorgeous view of Phang. It is unrealistic to drive up the mountain in a minivan, so just before the mountain we transfer to a local pickup truck, which takes us up the mountain on a rather steep climb. By the way, this excursion has another 2-day variant. There are small bamboo houses on the observation deck. It is in them just the overnight stay on the 2-day excursion takes place. This is the end of our 1-day excursion. We return to the minivan and go to Phuket, and we will see you on the next excursion.